morning, everyone. I'm Henry Chigi, and welcome to another edition of my Wednesday morning memo. Today, I want to talk about something that lies at the core of every thriving organization: leadership. If you've been with me for a while, you already know where I stand. Leadership is everything. It doesn't just determine what we achieve, it shapes how we work, how we connect, and ultimately who we become as leaders and as teams. But here's something not everyone talks about. Leadership isn't a static trait, it's a journey. And along that journey, we naturally evolve through 4 distinct leadership styles. Each of these styles shapes the culture of the organizations we lead in very different ways. Let's dive into the first one. I call that the impulsive leader. You've probably seen this style in action. It's a let's figure it out as we go, or we'll deal with it when it happens kind of leadership. There's no solid structure, no consistent systems in place. Decisions are made on the fly. And as a result, leadership becomes unpredictable. The culture that comes from this is one of survival mode. Everyone's just trying to get through the day. There's little communication, little trust, and even less growth. It's reactive, not proactive. If you've worked under this style, you know how chaotic and exhausting it can be. Next up is what I call dependent leadership. This one is all about hierarchy and following the rules to the letter. The mindset here is, I do what I'm told, and so does everyone else. It's rigid, task-oriented, and leaves little room for innovation. Communication is top-down, and the culture feels stifling. It is stifling. People are more focused on avoiding mistakes than on taking risks or generating new ideas. Engagement is low, trust is even lower, and the fear of failure dominates. And if you're the leader in this, you are forced to micromanage. Now, here's what a lot of leaders aim to be. This is their goal. I call this independent leadership. This is a space where leaders and their teams can say and be telling the truth, I am a reliable high performer. It's all about getting results, and systems are finally in place to support those results. Leaders empower their teams to take initiative, and individual growth is encouraged. But, and this is a big but, there's a risk that people become overly focused on their own achievements. The culture is healthier, yes, with more open communication, yes, but balance can be tricky to maintain. The drive for personal success can sometimes overshadow the team's larger goals. For the longest time, I thought that this was the peak of leadership, but I've learned there's one more level, one that I've evolved into and now I'll coach others toward. This is called interdependent leadership. This is where the real magic happens. It's not about me or even you, it's about us. It's the idea that we are successful together. This style is rooted in collaboration, shared ownership, and trust. As a leader, you're not just coaching individuals, you're building a cohesive team where everyone takes responsibility not just for their own work, but for the success of the entire group. It's all about purpose, meaning, and collective effort. So where are you on this journey? Are you still navigating the impulsive, dependent, or independent stages? Or have you started to embrace interdependence? Wherever you are, I encourage you to reflect on how your leadership style is shaping the culture around you. Thank you for joining me for another Wednesday morning memo. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these leadership styles and where you see yourself. I also love to hear where you want to go. Remember, Leadership matters, and we're all in this together. Until next time, take care and keep leading with purpose.